What's going on, beautiful people out there in YouTubian world? It is I am the Bad Wolf, James C. Lovett. All right. Like it, love it, or leave it. All right. So, what do we have going zones in this particular video? All right. Because I am a stand-up man, I'm a man of my word. Okay. I said I would always come forward and give you guys updates and corrections and whatever else, even if I made a mistake. So, I'm a man of my word. But what is this video about? This is about the California birth document. So for a lot of people born in California, they've been trying to get them authenticated. Let's talk about it. Could have sworn I made a video on it, but apparently I did not. So I'm going to make another one or one in full. Maybe I put this in the VIP section, which if you're not part of the VIP section and you choose to support me monthly, well, one, you can do a donation on Black Site 32. But if you want the videos, go to YouTube, go to my main channel, click join, and then pick a level that you want to support me monthly. I appreciate those people who are already doing that. And then you get the behind the scenes videos. All right, but I digress. Let's get to it. So this other videos about California's birth documents and dealing with authentication, the ins and outs, et cetera, et cetera. All right. So the most of the documents I've seen thus far from California have been certificate of live birth, COLBs. It is a certification of the live birth, meaning it is a direct copy of the original. You do not have to authenticate that. Years ago, I said I would, and many people have, but do you have to? No. So, did I misspeak? Not exactly. It's optional. You don't have to do it. It's like if you already have grape Kool-Aid and you pour another packet in there, it's just more grape. You didn't do a whole lot, but at the same time, you made it even more grapey. So that's what that is. So I still, yeah, stand by. If you want to do it, do it. But do you have to? No. How can you tell? That document should have living birth information. As I've seen, some of them do not. Okay, which is why if you do not see any living birth information, birth, weight, date, time, signatures, hair color, eye color, um, moles, anything like that, doctor, mom and dad signatures, name of the hospital, all of that. Those you do not have to do anything with. If it does not have that, those are the ones you want to authenticate because those are the ones issued by the state of the corporation, which made the legal person. So your name is in all capitalized letters. The government doesn't do that, but the states do. Okay. For their styles manual, I read it. So, for instance, one of my guys, we'll call him Dan. Okay. When we did his, Dan, we learned that the county has already authenticated the birth document. And then the state, when they got their hands on it, they made a certified copy. So an official copy of the original one, but yet they put it on, which is confusing, on their document. Sometimes they will take the little certificate of live birth and they'll just make a photocopy on, once again, their document. Those are all acceptable. If they don't have any living information on there, that's the straw man. That's the one you want to authenticate. Now, some people may differ and argue, I don't care, get off my channel, we don't care. For those people, we'll say, no, I'm not gonna be petty, we'll leave it alone. But for those people who make stupid little videos about me and what I'm talking about, so what? Why are you watching me? If you're watching me, then you're not standing on your own. You're trying to gain fame off of my name. In which case, really all it does is, and thank you for sharing my information with your clientele, because then they come and watch my channel to see, and then they end up liking me more than you because I'm not pushing any negative things or condescending or talking gruff or down to people. It's not, you're not doing good business, bro. As a member of the human race to a fellow brother will say, I'm giving you a good courtesy in the private. do better business. So, but I digress. All right. So when you get the California or likewise in your state and it doesn't have living information, that's the one you want to authenticate. But do you have to? No, you do not have to authenticate. I just merely said it's good to change the jurisdiction of that document so that various agencies cannot claim you as their property or your children, or excuse me, your offspring, because you are the biological father or mother of said offspring, not child or parent, not custodian, not informant. So you do not have to authenticate unless you choose to. And if you want to do those for your reasons and beliefs, then you may do so. Everything here is from a non-belligerent, non-combatant treaty of the United States, lover of America, Lord of Lovitica. This is all education and entertainment for informational purposes only, as all of my videos and all of my files, etc., etc. All right. So what else can I tell you? I can tell you this. The state of California, which is different than California state, they do not authenticate. They will only, depending on how you want to pronounce the word, apostle or apostille, which means to be brought into their jurisdiction. So the fact that they don't want to do that, which is, I guess they don't have to per se, but that's okay because the government will do it for them. All you have to do is bring your document to them, use the DS 4194, and you can authenticate the document, or you can apostille any documents you want. If you want to bring your private document into their world, then you get it apostille or apostle. Might be some benefits and privileges to that. Certain documents, we'll say. And of course, if you're going to authenticate, you want to use a non-Hague country like Egypt, or whatever one else. If you go to Department of State travel and you look up Department of State authentication, or apostille list, it'll show you all the countries that are in the Hague. So Department of State Hague list will show you all the ones that are in Hague. Find a country that's not in there and you can use that one. If it's on the list, then that's a country, which means you would be apostilling or bringing into their jurisdiction as a legal document. They can take your private documents and make them legal or public. And you're a part of the public record. All right, so that's basically it. Not a terribly long video on that one, guys. As always, all these things are optional. And be careful who, if someone's out there charging a lot of money for their time, a lot of money for their services, or whatever else, I would say be careful. If they have a good product or service, you don't need to charge people tons of money that triples you. If you look at the price and you go, damn, either find it yourself or come here or whatever else. But be careful with those people out there who are scammers. They don't want to share with you their real name, what they really look like, or where they're located. Now I can kind of see where you're located. I have had some people bother me, not in a bad way, just kind of show up. Hey, I just want to, thank you. Like, it's great, but I have my own private life, guys. So some people who've, called me or whatever, if I didn't give it to you, I'm not going to answer. Okay, so don't take it personal. I appreciate the praise, but I'm private. I like to read my books, and I'm usually just I rarely use my cell phone anyway. Even my own girl gets mad at me for rarely calling her. I'll shoot her a quick text and I'll come and see her, but I don't like to be on the phone. So when I make these videos telling you guys how private I am, this is not for show. This is real life. I'm really private, you know. Or as Logic said in his one interview, I don't F with people, especially if I don't know anybody. It's not don't take it in a negative way. It's just I don't know you and I don't know what your intentions are. So, but thank you for the emails and the shout outs and whatever else. You know what I mean? Rarely do I go, okay, I'll meet out with somebody because literally that's how I got into this game is that I'm private. And I know I'm always on here. You guys see my videos and I'm familiar with some of you guys and thank you for that. but I still have a private side. I got into this to be private. I only went public with a lot of this information because I wanted to help you guys be able to be private and enjoy the freedoms, rights, and liberties that you guys should have. So thank you in advance, but keep in mind that if you guys do see me out or whatever else, I may say hi, but and may have a drink with you or whatever else. But it's so funny. I went to a bar I usually go to. My name is on the wall. Don't ask why. And I had seen somebody wrote on their Badwolf. So I had to laugh at that one. All right. So, and don't graffiti places with my name or anything like that. I do not want that kind of attention. But thank you guys in advance for everything that you guys do. And I will continue to make videos as I bring you guys, I learn new things. I will bring you guys new things. So take care of yourselves. Don't forget to support any kind of way you guys can. I appreciate everything, even if it's just a like or whatever else. And I'll talk to you guys later.